What's up, everybody? Titanium Addiction here, and today I have a little treat for you from one of my favorite makers ever, and that would be Liong Mah. And what we're looking at here is a Liong Mah Designs Zulu. It is made by Riyadh, but what we have here is just an overall fantastic little knife. So we're looking at a 3 3/4 inch M390 blade. It looks like it does have a hollow grind on here, and it is insanely sharp. It actually has nail nicks, which is kind of nice for your gentlemanly type situations, so you don't have to flip this guy open and scare anybody, because it can flip pretty good. The action on this thing is incredible. It is on ceramic bearings. Got full titanium scales here with the black micarta inlays. Your titanium backspacer with the lanyard cutout. The pocket clip is an interesting design. It is elevated, if you can see there. And it does have the ball bearing in here. And well, it actually fits just perfect. There's no screws in there or anything, nothing that's going to tear up your jeans. Overall, this guy is 7.5 inches long, and he's coming in at 3.6 ounces according to my scales. And so let's take a look at some size comparisons here. Well, maybe gonna have to do it this way. He doesn't want to lay down with that pocket clip. So here is the Zulu, and let's compare that to a standard size bug out. So they're very, very similar in size. Obviously, the bug out is going to be a little thinner and lighter. Oops. Let's see here. If you can kind of see that. Of course, the bug out is quite a bit thinner, but again, you have the CF Elite handles here, which are all right. But when you're comparing them to full titanium, then, I mean, for me, there's no comparison. I'll take titanium any day of the week. But generally, this knife is just fantastic. I like the way the inlay goes over here, little bolster lock looking style here. It just feels really good in the hand. It's not quite a slab-sided knife. There's just a slight amount of contouring, but it's just enough to notice that this thing fits really well. And then another comparison here, something more in that size range maybe, or a little smaller actually, is an Aloni Knives Goat. And that has a 3-inch blade. I'll put it down here maybe, who knows. So again, very similar in shape and size. The Goat here does come in at 2.9 ounces with its 3-inch blade, so it's kind of right on that inch per ounce mark for everybody there. But again, that does just not take anything away from this. This knife for me is just light. It feels really good. You got the choil here that the bug out did not have. You have some jimping, so you can really choke up. You can do some fine cutting. Again, it's just fits fantastically in the hand, and the action. I mean, this thing. Let me see if I can try to fail it here. Oh, I can just barely. But usually, you pop that out of the detent, and it's firing all the way. And it does have a pretty good detent. There's no way on or off camera you can shake that blade out of there, but yet, there you go, every single time. But one more comparison that we'll give it here, because I think this one is very noteworthy, as it is another Liong Mah design. This is the eraser, so it is a quite a bit bigger version. This guy comes in right at just a hair over 4 ounces with a 4-inch blade. So it is a bit bigger than the Zulu. But the Zulu is definitely a more EDC friendly, everyday carry style of knife. Again, it is quite a bit smaller. I'll put a pivot to pivot there. But, you know, this knife isn't really going to scare anyone. It looks fantastic. If you're a budding customizer, knife pimper, modder, whatever you want to call it, there is a lot of titanium on this knife to work with. You know, I don't know if you're anodizing your thing or what you want to do, but you know, all around here, there's all kinds of stuff to play with. Me personally, I like this knife, this particular one, just the way it is. And I'll have to strongly consider getting one of these. But that is what we have today. And again, I think this is just a fantastic knife. If you do get a chance, go check one out. You know, flip it, hold it in your hand, see what you think about it. But I think this is a fantastic little knife. It's not too heavy, not too light, not too big. It fits well in the hand. It's not too skinny. I think Liong Mah just knocked it out of the park with this one, and can't wait to see some of his newer models coming out, like the GSD or the 18 that should be out here in a few months. So until then, everybody, if you liked what I went over here, please hit like and subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications, and hopefully I have more of these videos for you in the very near future. And until that time, everybody, take care.